My name is Martin Tim, and I'm the founder and creative director of Kulbroen, also called the Coal Bridge in Aarhus, Denmark. The Coal Bridge, where I stand right now on top of it, consists of a group of 7 key persons with very different backgrounds in fields like architecture, music, events, art, photography, sustainability, festivals, city development, design, and much more. We have a leadership team consisting of 3 people, but like to work with a rather flat organization defined by the projects we do together. The space we have taken over here at the South Harbour is a 160 meters long old concrete bridge structure. The bridge used to transport coal from ships to the harbour, but have been pretty much abandoned for the last 60 years. We started out as a kind of activist group because we want to save the bridge when we heard it was going to be demolished in order to make new city development in the area. So we made a kind of Save the Bridge campaign. The only problem in the beginning was that nobody actually knew it was there. So we changed our strategy and started to work hard to make people really realize and understand what was basically right in their backyard. The place we're at is actually just on the backside of the city center. What we did was we started sending out press releases that we want to make like the High Line in Aarhus, and then we began to make like huge events and activities like food markets where there would be up to 10,000 people during a weekend below and around the bridge. Later on we made installations, exhibitions, concerts, festivals, music events and so on. It all began in 2014, so we've been working for the last 7 years now. And during that time, the whole idea started to grow that we could actually use the bridge and somehow rebuild it, and thus influence also the development of the entire area. Finally, in 2018, the City Council decided to not only keep the bridge, but also rebuild it and help give it a new function. During those years, we also managed to get funding to build our own house, our own offices, a viewpoint at which I'm standing at the moment, a football field, and other stuff like that. So, what's the basic idea about the Coal Bridge? We want to create what we call like a creative free space in the city. As the city is growing, and many other cities all over Europe are growing these years, these places are disappearing rapidly. But we need places like this, especially for the young, to test and develop their ideas. But the main idea is for the bridge to be like a walking path and a new landmark and industrial heritage for the city. Then we will build 2 towers in connection with the bridge that will has functions such as offices, workshops, bar, cafes, small businesses, and so on. We'll also combine this with 2 squares. One being the urban square that will host concerts, exhibitions, and so on, and also a more green nature square, you could call it, that will be for relaxation and other types of events. Below the bridge and underneath the bridge, that will give place to art and nature to flow along the bridge and the edges. Altogether, the bridge will reach out not only in the immediate surroundings, but also reach out in the rest of the city and make its marks around the entire city of Aarhus. We've always wanted to use our projects and events to try stuff that might become part of the future bridge and area. Those testing different ideas live within, with the public. Some of the projects we've done have been within food, concerts, exhibitions, even a football field for homeless people and football competitions, youth education, and much more. The area and the entire South Harbour is right now undergoing major changes and have become a city development area that is actually, as we speak, under heavy transformation. Kulbroen and the projects have already had a very large influence on this work and will be the heart of the South Harbour also in the future, and has really placed huge influence on the work that's been going on and will go on in the coming years. So altogether, the project and the coal bridge will be in this kind of transformative process for the next at least 4 years. But we find this actually kind of interesting and full of possibilities. The latest news is that the city have granted us a bit of finance and money each year for the next 4 years in order to organize, test and create what will become hopefully a new type of cultural institution based around the bridge, the 2 towers and the 2 squares. Plus a lot more that no one really know about yet, but that we hopefully will develop together and together with people like you.